I might as well double check the call. Perfect.
Call him Joe.
Wait. No. I was listening to another video, but that's not the important thing right now, right here. So, what's up, Brave New World? Joshua again with a brand new video in which I'm going to start by saying, because of this day, yes, it is Star Wars Day, so I'm going to be humming that music for a little while I double check some interesting memes about this topic that, to be honest, is rather interesting and fascinating for me, which is hatred towards and hatred for a character. Sorry. This video is dedicated to all the idiots who back in the 90s hated Jar Jar Binks so much that they went apeshit crazy, and they decided to harass, send death threats, and to drive the actor to suicide. Yes, the following comment is to double check. Wait a moment, because sometimes the come on. Alright. It's directed to all these people who harassed, bullied, and pretty much nearly drove to suicide the dear actor who played Jar Jar Binks back in the 90s, and that actor is, of course, Ahmed Best. The following video is dedicated to the Star Wars fans who once back in the 90s harassed, hated, and nearly drove to suicide dear Ahmed Best just because he played Jar Jar Binks. Hey, I'm an adult, I'm a Star Wars fan, and just like now, just like many people back in the day, back in the 2000s, I was like a pre-teen or something like that. The thing is that, well, I enjoy Jar Jar. He was kind of fun and hilarious, sort of. Alright, sort of. However, I eventually grew up. Back in the 90s when Star Wars came out, the Phantom Menace came out, I was barely a young kid, so... Oh, my battery's low. No problem. So yeah, back in the 90s, I was a very little kid, so it wasn't until many years ago that I saw the prequels. Or in this case, the Phantom Menace. Right now, I would like to read some interesting videos, some interesting comments and memes about Ahmed Best, which I'm getting from the internet and I'm getting from a YouTube video. Alright? Which naturally I'm getting from a YouTube video. The name of the video is I Play Jar Jar Binks. Oh my god, this video is heartbreaking, to be honest. When I watched it for the first time, I was like, oh my god, Ahmed, it's okay to cry. This demonstrates that the franchise is just a bunch of dim-witted tweets, a bunch of stupid virgins, and probably a bunch of silly geeks who need to sort out their priorities, and for reasons like, for people like you, the bad Star Wars fans who harass the actors, for people like you, it is for people like you that people don't take Star Wars seriously. People think that Star Wars is a bunch of bogus, it's a bunch of dung, and it's nothing but a bunch of pseudoscience and silly make-believe. So let's have a look at what the first lines of the video say. By the way, I'm not playing it, and it's not for... I am not intending to do any copyright infringement. I'm just going to comment the video, from which I'm going to take the comments of the people. It starts with the lines of Ahmed saying this. The name of the video is The Moment I Open Up About Suicide. When I edit this video later, I will make sure I wrote the title over here. The Moment I Open Up About Suicide. Wow. The name of the channel, Soul Pancake. You have my subscription. Yes, you have my subscription now. So yeah, the moment I open up about suicide. Let's see what Ahmed Best, the guy who played Jar Jar Binks, has to say.
This past summer, I wanted to take my 9-year-old son with me to New York City. I really wanted to take him back to where I grew up. And
hey, really? You went to that place with your son? Man, I can't believe you have a son, Ahmed. If I ever have a child, And if it's a boy, because spoiler alert, I would love more to have a girl. I might as well watch your videos with your son so as to get some inspiration as to what kind of father I would like to be. Let's have a look at the comments. By the way, this video as of the May the 4th, Star Wars Day, on 2021, the comments are 17,071. Goes like this. Oh yeah, this is one of my comments. 11 months ago I said, the thing that makes me ashamed of being a fan. Yes, I initially thought Binks was fun, but as I grew up, I could understand how imbecilic his shenanigans were, and I could understand why he was so hated. But Best, Ahmed Best, he's just an actor, you idiots! This reminds me of the video that I once made about Judith Harper, the character of Two and a Half Men. Man, I hate that character, and I wish I was a little bit more of a hot-headed bumhead so I could explode on her properly, because I do not want to take that kind of BS. Prido Gaming a year ago says, this guy didn't deserve a single ounce of the hate he got, and I totally agree with you, because hey, he's just playing a character, nothing else. Oh my god! 11 months ago, Matt Wong says, imagine sending death threats to actors because you didn't like a movie. 1,237 comments it has, and now you have my like too. Man, this is depressing, to be honest. Mary with double R and in lowercase letters. Star Wars fans are insane. There isn't one victim. He, Jake Lloyd, and wait a minute. Now that it's working, I'm going to turn it on. Oh, thank goodness, the camera continues to work. So, Mary one more time says, Star Wars fans are insane. There isn't one victim. Hib, Ahmed, Jake Lloyd, Kelly Mary Tran are victims of harassment and intense hatred for playing characters. And it has 2,417 likes as of this moment. This is really depressing, to be honest. Mortal Monk says, and a year ago, and now everyone wants him back as a Sith Lord. That would be interesting, to be honest. That would be interesting. It was said by Mortal Monk. Cock Master Flex 11 months ago says, fans, real fans don't hate. The real fans make lore about Jar Jar becoming a Sith Lord. I kind of agree. Yeah, I kind of agree. Ness is best says a year ago, it's okay to dislike a character, but it's never, but just my palate was scratchy. So one more time, Ness is best a year ago says, it's okay to dislike a character, just never attack, harass, bully, or spread rumors about the actor. They're still a human with hopes and dreams. Man, this is depressing to watch. Will Ellis with double L and the two names says, yeah, Jar Jar is annoying, but this guy perfected the role that was given to him. He was just an actor. So let's leave him be, alright? Let him get paid, let him do more things, and oh my god. The fact that all of his wonderful career was ruined before it even started. This comment perfectly summarizes it. Rogue Trooper 2 months ago says, fun fact, Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon, freaking Liam Neeson stated, one more time, this guy, Rogue Trooper says, 2 months ago, fun fact, Liam Neeson stated that Ahmed was one of the funniest guys he had ever met, and he had everyone, including George Lucas, in stitches of laughter while episode 1 was being made. He described them as the next Eddie Murphy. Tócate los huevos con esa babosada, no mames. I'm Mexican, so I'm using that expression that says literally touch your balls and swallow that one, and which roughly translates contextually as can you believe that? Wow. It is sad, you know, because I don't know what the Wikipedia says of Ahmed Best says, but I'm going to assume that Neeson is right. He had the potential to become an excellent comedic actor, but look what happened. Damn it. And yes, Eddie Murphy, very funny with Nutty Professor. What else? Nutty Professor, the voice of Mushu in Mulan, and the voice of Donkey in Shrek. Oh my god. Joel, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Joel space capital L with a dot. Says, imagine playing a character to amuse children and be funny and get this much serious hate for it. That's disgusting. Again, stupid fans. It's kind of the same. It's kind of me being stupid if I hated the character of Judith Harper, but if I met Mary Hinkle, perhaps I will react in a stupid way and I would say, you are a B-word, how could you do that to your husband? And she would be like, but what husband? I'm from Tanzania and I'm already married to a... Oh, you mean... Oh, come on, you silly buffoon. You silly buffoon. John Cryer is an actor and Alan is a character. Yes, again, I'm that stupid, but I'm conscious enough as to recognize it. Ian Tagris, I really don't like Jar Jar, neither do I, but this guy didn't deserve any of that. I agree. Dick Van Hert. Not a clue as to how to pronounce that, but that looks Dutch or Netherlandish, whatever you want to call that language. That bullying a guy who play a CGI character to the point where he almost wants to commit suicide is even a thing blows my mind so bad. What has this world become? And I totally agree, man. I totally agree. Let's continue with the next one. Anakin Skywalker says, I love how he's more successful than any of the fans who, capital letter, hated him. I agree. Oh my god, this is horrible. This person, Coral, basically a year ago says, I literally cry when he cried. How come you hate a children's character? This is heartbreaking. He wanted to take this role. Why would you hate him? The punctuation, sweetheart. You could understand that. You understand that if you send hate out loud, not keeping it to yourself will take a dark ending. These haters are toxic and are idiots. Your message is properly understood, but dear, you need to double check your use properly the punctuation, but that's okay. I feel so bad for people like Jake Lloyd and Kelly Marie Tran as well, says Aiko Andreas. What do you think, Nina? Nina? Yeah, my cat is sleeping right here on my bed. So let's continue with the next one. King Smithy says, it's kinda like how the actress who played Rose Tico got bullied online. Man, the dark side of the fans. Again, hate the character, just not the actor. Yes. I think it really sucks how other Star Wars fans have treated this guy and Jake Lloyd. Yeah, that's so fetch, you're right. And I agree with you. What other comments do you have? Voca with V, I feel really bad. A year ago, he says, or she says, I don't know, 2 actors that acted in The Phantom Menace, which is 2. Kid Anakin Skywalker and Jar Jar Binks. The kid Anakin got bullied for playing in Star Wars, which is sad. I'm a Star Wars, and just like everyone, I have this silly dream of playing in a movie and becoming an actor. A childish dream. However, after seeing what this happens, I am not sure if I would be able to cope with the stupidity of the fans. Perhaps I can try it. I can take a shot at appearing or auditioning for one of the new Star Wars movies. Regardless of the fact that I might end up totally hated or totally praised, I don't care. Come at me. I have already learned from Ahmed and the one who plays Rose Tico and Jake Lloyd, so come at me, sweethearts. From your hatred and tears full of hatred, my fame comes. You may see me acting all smug and ironic and apologetic, but if I went through what Ahmed Best or the one who played Rose Tico went through, I'm not sure if I would survive, so that's just me fake acting. Daniel Douglas with double SS. I never understood why people didn't like Jar Jar. I liked him a lot. When I was a kid, I liked him a lot too, but now that I'm grown up, I'm an adult, and I am almost there. Yeah, I dislike the character too, but I wouldn't be so stupid as to throw hatred to the character, to the actor. This sounds like a joke, but it isn't, which is horrible, says Jackie's Bin. I agree. I agree. Jackie's Bin, there is a little puppy in your profile picture. If you're casting a Star Wars film, good luck essentially. Again, I would like to take a shot and do it, but now I'm a little nervous. Koleko Ko says, a year ago, I despised Jar Jar, but after having children of my own and seeing them watch the prequels and laugh genuinely at Jar Jar's shenanigans, I knew the importance of the character and I was humbled. Which proves that, hey, the Star Wars grew up, so you might as well say that, state that this movie is not for the old fans, this is for the new people, so I can imagine already the old fans hating on this upcoming movie. Which kind of reminds me of this thread on Reddit pages that asks, your single objective is to piss off a fandom. What do you do? For the Star Wars, it's easy. Just make a new Star Wars movie, and that's it. No one hates Star Wars movie more than the fans. Thank you so much, random person on Reddit who wrote that, because you are spitting the facts and you are telling the truths. You're spitting facts. You're spitting facts and you are telling truths. Hell yeah. Yeah. I hope that the career of Ahmed recovers, and if it has, good for him. Rusty Shackleford, 11 months ago, says, Jar Jar is unironically my favorite Star Wars character of all time. This makes me so upset that the people harassed this talented man. Again, the Star Wars fans are terrible. And I think that even the Big Bang Theory talk about this really well in one episode when the guys go to see the new Star Wars movie, Leonard, Howard, and Rush, and what happens? They invite Will Wheaton, who happens to be an actor from Star Trek. And what does everyone do the moment they see him dressed up as a Star Trek character? Everyone boos at him and he says, I'm just having fun, and I was in Star Trek, so I'm rooting for the home team. Guys, everyone takes Star Wars so seriously. Whether this is the greatest movie of all time or a total piece of crap, is your life gonna change at all? And then when the guys are kind of like freaking out, he's like, guys, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. Calm down. Okay, let's continue with a few more comments and that's it. Oh no. I really hope he gets to play Jar Jar once again in the Obi-Wan show. He really deserves another chance. To be honest, I agree with you. And Jar Jar isn't even a bad character, to be honest. Idiotic and stupid, but hey, it's there to make kids laugh. So you might, George Lucas probably could have said that in an interview without spoiling the movie back in the 90s, of course. I would like to see him in again, lol. 104 likes, including mine, I agree. Cody Peters says that. Oh my god. Yes, this person puts it really well. Evaunt, E-V-A-U-N, 1T1 says 2 years ago, imagine being such a toxic Star Wars fan that you attack the actors for doing their jobs. SMH, which according to internet lingo, which I checked on Google many weeks ago, means shaking my head. Yes, I shake my head too for the Star Wars fans. And I am a Star Wars fan myself. Yeah. Oh, this guy called, or this lady called CKB, with a space between the K and the B, says a year ago, I just rewatched episode 1 with my little girl. And what happens? She found Jar Jar to be hilarious and loved him. Again, as an adult, you despise him, but as a kid, it's just dumb, stupid things, so, whatever. Let kids have fun. Oh, this is too much. This is too much. This guy with the name Obi-Wan Kenobi with the picture of old Alec Guinness. Guinness says, the people that disliked the video, I suppose, joined the Sith. I wouldn't go so far as to say that, as at least the Sith care about stuff. Cooper Straight Mayer says, says, Jar Jar was my favorite character. He made me laugh as a kid, and I was blind to the hate, and I wonder why people hated Jar Jar. I wish Ahmed the best. Oh, no pun intended, but I'm sorry, but if by any chance Ahmed Best is watching this, I wish him the best. And that pun was totally intended. Okay, let us continue. Let us continue with this. One more and that's it. Man, these comments are addictive, to be honest. As I said it once, and I said it before, and I said it again. The comments are just as good as the video itself. Damn, the prequels hit different now, says Ehi LJ. This guy's gonna be a Sith Lord. If it wasn't for toxic fans, I totally agree. The theory that Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord seems quite interesting and attractive, to be honest. Even irresistible. Yeah. Aim3 ARN says that. And that's it. I remember posting a comment with my own YouTube account in this video, which says, makes me ashamed. Oh yeah. Let's watch a little bit more of the video. Only a few things, and then we commented, so that this is commenting, so it's not there is no copyright infringement intended. If by any chance the owner of the channel whose video I'm watching and commenting is watching this, please, this is not intended to be a copyright infringement, and if you want me to take down this video, just ask me nicely. There is no need for striking. Or I can re-upload this video and cut this part where I show your video. Let's do it.
I wanted to spend a significant amount of time there so he could really get to know the city that I love and the city that I came up in and the city that kind of made me. We stayed in Brooklyn, and I lived in Brooklyn for a lot of years. And there were certain things that I did coming up that would inspire me. And one of those things was to walk across the Brooklyn Bridge. I would walk across the bridge and I would see the city and I would see the towers when they were there. And I would look at that and say, oh, human beings did this. And
yes,
it would make me want to keep going, keep moving. So I wanted to walk.
Which gets me to say, Mr. Best, that just like humans can do amazing things, they can do also horrible things, and the tough years that you went through for playing that character are as an example of this. Damn it. According to this comment that I wrote, the second, at the minute 18, he cries. Man, this is horrible. That song, again, I'm just commenting and I'm like, if you want to cry, sir, feel free to. There is a Mexican person right here who appreciates your
just looking at it.
Acting.
I take this picture.
He takes the picture with a tweet that later says, I don't know what to do with this picture, so I just look at it. You know, I don't know what to do with it. He starts to cry and he starts to remember that time when he was thinking about suicide. You know, I was really scared because you put on this armor every day, but being strong sucks. You eventually break. So, dear Star Wars fans, stop being idiots, stop being pussies, stop being wimps, stop being toxic, and stop harassing people for just making a character. And that's the most important thing. Dear Star Wars fans, learn to tell the difference between actor and character, goddammit. This is like this actor who play, I don't remember in what TV show, he played a guy who was a sports guy, I think it was the 13 reasons why one guy who was a player or a sports person, I don't know, and I care very little. But the thing is that he played a sports guy who was really really muscular, aggressive, not really charismatic, but and unpleasant. But hey, he was kind of good at getting girls, and he was like those horrible guys in the secondary or in the high school that take no for an answer. And what happens? He drugs a girl. The character drugs a girl. And then what? He has his way with the girl. And by which I mean sexual intercourse, while the girl is intoxicated. Again, that's an actor, and he's a character. The actor himself has said that filming those scenes was the hardest challenge of his life, and I applaud you for that. When I edit this video and I upload it, I'm going to write it down in the comment. Have a good day, guys, and happy Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day.